Downing Street has defended Rishi Sunak after he appeared to make a trans joke in the Commons while the mother of the murdered transgender teenager Brianna Ghey was in Parliament. The comment was met with cries of shame from Labour. Number 10 declined repeatedly to apologise for Mr Sunak's language, saying it was part of a legitimate criticism of Labour. Our deputy political editor Anushka Asana was watching. Take us through that exchange and the reaction to it since.
Well, Keir Starmer had been told before PMQs started that Esther Ghey was going to be in the public gallery. She'd been invited by the Labour MP Charlotte Nichols, and he decided to say that at the beginning of his PMQ session. And it got a response from the Prime Minister we weren't quite expecting. Just have a listen to the exchange.
But it's a bit rich, Mr Speaker, to hear about promises from someone who's broken every single promise he was elected on. I mean, I think I counted almost 30 in the last year. Pensions, planning, peerages, public sector pay, tuition fees, childcare, second referendums, defining a woman. Although in fairness, that was only 99% of a U-turn. The list goes on, but the theme is the same, Mr Speaker. It's empty words, broken promises, and absolutely no plan. Keir Starmer.
Of all the weeks to say that, when Brianna's mother is in this chamber, shame. Parading as a man of integrity when he's got absolutely no responsibility.
I mean, that was real anger from Keir Starmer. That was a moment that we saw the genuine him. And the comments caused anger elsewhere. The Lib Dem MP Wendy Chamberlain said that it was a horrendous jibe. Ben Bradshaw on the Labour side actually called Rishi Sunak a disgusting man. He said it was a transphobic slur. And look, the Prime Minister was asked to apologise in the chamber, but he didn't. Why didn't he? I think, had he apologised, it's like admitting that this comment that he makes and repeatedly makes at Keir Starmer is insensitive to the lives of trans people. At the end of the session, the Prime Minister tried to kind of come back a bit by doing a tribute to Esther Ghey within the session itself without actually apologising. But later, his advisers didn't back down on it. You know, the difficulty is, as one adviser put to me, the culture wars attacks are OK, but when they come into reality of real life, then people become much more sympathetic.